Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. Now we're still in Professor Sharp's classroom as we did learn a new spell with him by completing one of his assignments. And we also learned a new spell by going to the Undercroft. So we're just in the process of picking up new spells. And we'll do that by completing assignments such as the one we have currently hovered, with the popping of the balloons for our flying class. We have to go out and get our broomstick and then pop these balloons that we've been seeing around the castle. Wrong way. Went to the greenhouse. Ooh, speaking of broomsticks, someone's carrying one. Off we go, and first we'll find the balloons around the Quidditch. Ooh, kites for each house. But this is cool. There's our Ravenclaw. Alright, first we must find the balloons right there around the pitch and pop them. When we first spotted these, I did not think they were for popping.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to
Another
learn to
one.
the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
We're probably gonna have to brew some more potions. Let's get the assignment 1 for every professor finished first before we tackle that second one.
Revelio.
This is also a challenge. Let's see, what is that Merlin challenge over here for? Still don't know how to interact with these. There's a crystal inside.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
We're referring to the Merlin's trial. Alright, we're gonna go to Hogsmeade Station, where there should be 5 more balloons for us.
Revelio.
We'll fly a little lower in case there are chests under the bridge or something like that we can scan. Or perhaps Moonstone.
Revelio.
We do have to get off for Moonstone.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso.
Yeah, he doesn't get moved. He's pretty heavy. Gonna just have to wait till he sticks out his... Oh, I gotta get off this water.
Levioso.
Missed it.
Accio.
Did we just pull his tongue? Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait.
Levioso.
There we go. How do we flip him on his back? Do I push him after he is levitated? He can't reach us.
Levioso.
This, and then a push. Gotta wait for the cooldowns. Let's speed up the cooldowns with this. Alright, now we're ready.
Levioso. Depulso.
Flip? Nope.
Confringo.
Guess we just kill. We don't have Flippendo. I think there is a spell for flipping. We maxed out our meter. Wait, seems like we are at the right place already.
Revelio.
Spiders. Okay. We are at the right place. Here are some balloons. Ooh.
Revelio.
Where's the... Right there. So where's the last one?
Brilliant.
We completed one of these, exploration. We can modify the appearance of our balloon, not our balloon, our broom by completing these. Alright, we can return,
Revelio.
but first, let's check out this station. Any easy grabs? Ooh, there is a field guide. Hogsmeade Station Ticket Office. The station has stood here since the early 1800s when for Magic, Ottoline Gambo, acquired a steam engine train to transport students to Hogwarts. The station appeared in Hogsmeade virtually overnight, just after the train did. The operation involved using a lot of memory charms on Muggle workers and the largest mass concealment charm ever performed in Britain.
Revelio.
This wall looks difficult to climb, so let's fly over
No,
it.
I swear I won't be wasting your time.
Wait, Dark Wizard? What are we selling here?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Oh, wow. He has a very costly broom. We can get a mandrake here. We don't have to plant one, and we can get our lesson. But I'd rather plant one, to be honest. I want our
I
little
shall hope to
farm
do business with you again.
to be going.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his
We can
loyalists
shoot
will
by the
think
seeds.
That's been a pleasure.
We're gonna plant our own stuff.
Revelio.
Where are the... Oh, I see. It's a cauldron one. We can do this. This is doable.
I know what that means.
And now that we
Merlin's
have Confrago, we can light flames from afar. So if it's a timing thing we're looking at, which is one's here.
Confringo.
Alright, where's the other? There should be a third one of medium height. We need to find it before we can complete this one. Maybe it's above us? Oh no, it's right here. Then simple.
Confringo. Levioso.
Oh no no no.
Confringo.
There we go.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Definitely easier than trying to do this with Incendio. Is there nothing else at this station? No chest to loot. It is surprising to find that broomstick being available. We can probably do the other Merlin. Oh, we can just crash it. This one we can do, because we're just wrecking the balls, so to speak. We don't have any more Mellow Sweet. But that is disappointing. Now we're close enough to Hogsmeade that we can make a run to the Magic Neep. Wait, going the wrong way. Going towards Madam. Can we just bump into them? Maybe that's a easy... Oh, I guess it's not that easy to bump into them. Yeah, I can't. Landing's one thing. Bumping doesn't actually destroy them.
Revelio.
Don't see any chests.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
Alright. We want Mellow Sweet Seed.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
We should honestly buy everything. Too bad we can't sell him our
No
fertilizer.
one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
So there are no Mandrake Seed on sale at his place. Bummer. Maybe we do have to buy ourselves a Mandrake. Do we have one on us? No, we don't. Oh, Dogweed and Deathcap. Different store. Is it also in Hogsmeade? No, it's not. Oh, I want to buy the hopping pot, but I don't think I have enough cash on me. Oh no, it is here. Hopefully we have enough money on us for that. seed. Can't be that expensive. If not, maybe we can roam around Hogsmeade for that
Revelio.
invisibility chest. 500 a pop. Like right here. That helps.
Revelio.
I think there's a couple more of these in Hogsmeade, and maybe we can pick up a little bit of spending money. Wand controlling pen. We have magic, yet we still want to draw.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'm surprised there is no... Oh, there is a field guide page here.
Run inside. Oh,
Revelio.
yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Dogweed and Deathcap tree. A large tree with winding branches supports the shop.
Lumos.
Let's play right outside.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
He already saw me. There we go.
Revelio.
There's also a chest outside. Alright, let's solve that mirror puzzle here.
Revelio.
I thought it was this way, but now I don't think so. Maybe it's just by the bridgehead.
Lumos.
It's not one of these pillars.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wait, that chest is a sneaking chest. Hold on. We'll have plenty of cash to spend later on.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Wait. There we go.
Lumos. Revelio.
Nothing looks super familiar. Petting the cat. I don't quite see the structure that was in that mirror.
Lumos.
Oh, maybe it's not a... I see it.
Lumos.
Come with me. It's the chimney. It's not a pillar.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
We're only missing 2 field guide for
hello.
Hogsmeade.
Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Oh, these are pricey. Okay, so we'll buy the seed
Oh,
here.
I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Technically, we don't need to plant these. We can go to the greenhouse to pick these up, but I still kind of want them for my room.
But your things will be safe with me.
Now we're
till they're sold.
poor.
Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open.
Very
you
poor.
Be sure to stop by soon.
But we got enough. We got enough.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
We actually want to leave Hogsmeade so we can get on our broomstick. I saw some balloons over yonder. Maybe we can do the challenge.
Revelio.
That's the cat again. We don't have any mellow sweets anymore on us, so there's no need to go down for the Merlin trials. We need to plant some. Should be just 5 balloons. Wait, this place has 2 mini quests? It's like, oh, this must
Seems
be
pleasant enough as a
Upper
place.
Hogsfield. Let me pick up the Flue Flame first.
What are you up to now?
Okay, I mean, we've been fighting Doug Bog for a while now.
Revelio.
Wait, we have a new puzzle here. Ancient Magic Gateway? That's what it looks like to me. Is there a point I can interact with here? Wow, few witch or wizard correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Euron Blackwood. Born Euron Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Euron was misunderstood by his Muggle parents, and in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Euron's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Euron first met one Artemisia Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father. The half-blooded Artemisia relationship with the blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him too unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity.
Revelio.
This is a puzzle. This is a maze. Oh, wow. This is a maze. Okay. It has a chest at the end of this that I think we need to be invisible for, perhaps? Or is it a... Oh, it's just the maze. Is this a legendary chest? Should I wait on this? We still left one in Jackdaw's Rest. Oh, it is a legendary chest. Yeah, we're gonna wait on this. Alright, so a few things are in order. We need to return to Madame Kogawa. I suspect we could just fly back. Breaking camp. Brother's Keeper. Nothing too major. Oh, she's up here. There's an office up
Revelio.
here. Perhaps
How did you get on with those tasks?
finish them. That one's locked. Dear Madam Kogawa. Yeah, there we go. I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insisted we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please, could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or to Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. It's Umilda, who we have raced. And this is from Professor Weasley. Marvelous news, we'll be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any question in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. So they're friends. And they worked together before.
Revelio.
It's not in the room.
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
This one is complex.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world.
Glacius.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Revelio.
Alright, we're gonna need more spell wheels. We're probably gonna need at least 2 combat wheels. We're gonna get that 3rd one. Or 4th one, technically. We hit rank 22. So there are things I really want. We don't have the petrifying spell yet. Right, we don't have that yet either. Store some health by defeating a cursed enemy. Cursing with a disarm spell. I'm gonna grab the perfect block first, I think. Alright, we gotta assign our wheels First one, let's see. It's basically the 2 control spells. Pull, levitate, and then what do we want to do in the initial phase of the combat? We would probably want to disarm. I guess I'll bring a fire. Right. I mean, there's only 3 combat color spells. Utility. We're going to shift the utility to this. This is fine. And this will also be combat. So this is also a control spell. As is this, freeze. I have an overlap here. I think what we will do is actually go with this on our combat wheel for the initial engage. And then fit our damage spells on here. It'll take some time of getting used to where all the spells are. But we'll eventually get it. Now, we gotta set up our plants. We haven't bought medium or large. We haven't bought the small 5 small pot table. Mandarin can be grown in any size. Wow. Must be grown in medium or large. Must be grown in medium or large. Must be grown medium or large. Must be grown in large. So we got 4 things that... Actually, 2 things that's large only. We'll do 2 of each. Definitely want some mellow sweet. Hold on. This yields 5. It's decent enough. All right, our greenery is complete, well, minus the small table, which we have to buy. Money is tight. I don't think we have to make any potions. Oh, what is Professor Black's assignment number 2 requirement? Invisibility potion and a thunder brew potion against the enemy. Okay. Ingredients required are troll bogies. We have to kill some troll. And that one's being planted right now. Stench of the Dead, we've been killing those little zombie things. We're fine. Where do we find a troll? Anyhow, we'll leave things be here. It's gonna take some time. We'll be back at a future time to pick things up. In the meantime... we have a bit of freedom. I know there are some balloons down here that we can pop. Let's go. What is this quest? Oh, that's to follow the butterfly. This one gives gold. We actually need some money.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
And
Revelio.
there's also perhaps some money here. Did the scarecrow just assemble itself?
Accio.
Huh.
Depulso.
There we go.
Revelio.
Lock and keys, but not this one. That money bag is inside. Wait, is that a... Wait, is that a legendary chest? Just sitting around here? Yeah, I think it is.
Revelio.
That's very strange, but okay.
I can never face Milo's...
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the Absconder.
The Absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
So we have to go to the Forbidden
Revelio.
Forest for this one as well.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
The spider parts. Someone has been collecting acromantula parts for profit. Lucrative, perhaps, if one's willing to risk one's life to obtain the required inventory. Alright, so we picked up another side quest bringing us to the Forbidden Forest, and I guess that's two reasons to go. Butterflies and spiders. And we'll go pay them a visit next time and see how we do inside the Forbidden Forest with our new spells, including the control spell. Which, let's see if we can showcase on trees. Nope. Any enemies? Ooh.
Revelio.
Is there a butterfly symbol nearby? Another butterfly related follow the butterfly questline? A sample of what is to come.
Revelio.
We're supposed to do something here. Wait, this is weird. We're bumping into something.
Lumos.
It's not that.
Reparo.
Not that.
Accio.
Wait, there's a chest. I can see it.
Revelio.
Huh. I think that will be similar to what we will experience in the Forbidden Forest. Did we activate these last time?
Could it be?
No.
Merlin trial. Revelio.
We're out of... Oh, we have a practice target.
Glacius. Potato. Stupid.
Does damage now. Damage a frozen enemy.
Revelio.
Did we not, though?
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Glacius.
Okay, so we gotta burn one and then push one.
The dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Rochard over here. First, let's see what loot they
Revelio.
dropped.
Glacius. Capolso. Your poaching days are over. Revelio.
Anyhow, we can't save the poor animal. Gotta stop fighting poachers. Yes, our journey will take us to the Forbidden Forest next time, I guess. And we have ourselves practice flying near this. It's basically more balloon popping. And once we do that, we'll get a new spell. Her spell seems to be quite easy to get. Also quite interesting as we can go to new places. So we might do those pretty quickly. 30 is the suggested level. Wow, this one's hard. Okay, we're actually under level for a side quest. So maybe we'll stay away from that. But we'll take a look at what else is available and pick up from here next time. Until then, bye.